Back off, phony. I'm a pirate.
A mighty pirate. Trademark.
Should we allow dead people to the reception?
So, sweetheart, where do you think we should hold the wedding?
I want a fancy wedding on an entire island
Whoa.
to ourselves.
Those are some big cannons.
Should I wear a tux or a ceremonial robe of human flesh?
No, fuchsia.
I don't care if she's a seething demon lizard woman. She's still my wife.
So, sweetheart,
Elaine!
Threepwood, do you mind? We're making wedding plans here.
You mean we're making?
So, sweetheart, where do you think we should hold the
You
wedding?
guys aren't so tough.
I want a
If I had a
fancy
weapon,
wedding
I'd take
an
you all on.
entire island
Well,
to
there's the
ourselves.
enchanted cutlass of Kaflo.
Should I wear it?
I can't touch it.
Yeah, because you're a ghost, you
Where
dimwit.
do you think we should hold the wedding?
I don't think you can even touch this mast or the sword. You're still a ghost.
That's the mast.
It's Guybrush's thing. He thinks out loud.
I want a fancy wedding on an entire island to ourselves.
I wonder.
Should I wear a tux or a ceremonial
I don't
robe
think
of
so.
human flesh?
No,
How about the little Chuck then?
Nah.
Let's keep the ceremony small. Close
How about
friends
his
and
sock?
relatives only.
Should we
I have
allow
no reason to
dead people
torture
the
them with this
reception?
disgusting footwear.
Why
So,
not?
sweetheart,
It's a
where do you
Chuck.
think we should hold the wedding?
But then again, he is used to
I want
his
a
own
fancy
smell
wedding on
already.
an entire island to ourselves.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Which
Should I
coincidence?
wear a tux or a ceremonial robe of human flesh?
It'd be a nice wedding present. Hmm?
Let's keep the ceremony small.
I wonder if I can use the thread of life.
Should we allow dead
This is the
people
last remnant of my corporeal self.
So,
I shouldn't monkey around with it.
Where do you think we should hold the wedding?
I want a fancy wedding on an entire island to ourselves.
Should I wear a tux or a ceremonial robe of human flesh?
No, fuchsia.
Nope.
Let's keep the ceremony small.
Oh, I guess this the only thing I can do is touch the cutlass.
Ha! Prepare to meet your...
Yep.
Oh, come on!
Problem?
Why can't I grab anything?
That's just one of the side effects of being a fleshless spectre. Good thing you are, though. Just one slice of that re-enchanted blade is enough to destroy anything it touches in this mortal world.
But I was gonna use that to save you and kill LeChuck again.
It ain't so easy being a ghost now, is it, Mr. Threepwood? Well, that's how I felt all those years ago, when I was a simple ghost pirate roaming the seas. And now, you're about to know how it felt when you ripped my spiritual essence to shreds, when you doused me with that ghost-destroying voodoo root beer.
Uh-oh.
Lady Pooh, let's not be hasty.
It felt a lot like this.
Game over? Oh, we're just returned here.
Guybrush, what happened? Did you defeat LeChuck? Save your wife? Avenge my death?
She zapped me.
What?
Elaine, she's LeChuck's demon bride. And she zapped me with voodoo root beer.
Demon bride? She must be under LeChuck's control. Get back in there and save her!
No, she's not. She looked me right in the eyes and then chose him. They're gonna take over the world together. There's a demonic sword involved. It's over.
Well, that's good news.
Huh?
Now you're free to just curl up and enjoy a sad, pathetic eternity in Pirate Afterlife. Of course, I'm not sure if they're still letting whiny schoolgirls in. You'll have to check.
Come on, Morgan. I just lost my wife.
So go take her back, Guybrush. Are you a mighty pirate or aren't you?
No, right now he's a ghost pirate.
I know you're not the most fearsome pirate to sail the seven seas. But what I've learned about the Guybrush Threepwood that inspired me for my entire life is that there isn't any situation he can't handle. And the one thing I've admired about you throughout our entire adventure together is that you never gave up on Elaine.
Hey there, Ricky Fingers.
Maybe if
of
I
course
could
I'm a real
find a way
pirate.
to use that cutlass. But if I go back, they'll just zap my ghost again.
So get your body back.
What, just find my body and repossess it?
Uh-huh.
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
The voodoo lady's locket. Find the locket, find your body.
Uh-huh.
And then bring the fight to that decrepit sack of sea worms and make LeChuck rue the day he decided to mess with Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
TM.
Yes!
I still have no clue what rue means.
But it sounded great.
You used it properly.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to go skewer some more sorry ghosts. Maybe practice my pickpocketing. I don't know. Something.
Morgan. Thanks.
Goodbye, Morgan. She's a good kid. I hope she also gets back to the land of the living. Unless she meets many Calaveras somehow. How many boats are there? So how are we going to find this locket now? I also wonder, how are we going to get here? There's gotta be some way to get here. I mean, it's a red mark. It's a secret. Oh, of course it's a secret. Should have known.
Caleb? What are you doing over here?
Standing mostly.
What's going on with the crossroads? I thought the spell would take me back, not just rip open the spiritual realm. Is there any way to stop it?
Yes. I assume you are still carrying around that last shred of life you came here with. If you were to give that up, the rips in the crossroads should close right up.
Really? It's as simple as that?
Yep. A simple sacrifice of a teensy shred of life, and all these rips will seal up good as new, putting everyone in their place for eternity. Of course, you'd be stuck here for good,
Yeah.
and the Chuck is probably already powerful enough to destroy every living thing on the planet, so I don't see what good it'd do.
So I can close these rips, but then I'll really be stuck here? A pirate's life. Not for me.
For eternity.
Bummer. We really need to get ourselves back into the living. Theme's dead.
Welcome back, friend.
Hey, what's in this thing?
That? Oh,
Oh,
if I knew that.
excuse me.
What is it, friend?
I think I broke the crossroads. Have you noticed any tears in the fabric of reality in here? Maybe behind one of these old trinkets?
Can't say that I have, friend.
Well, keep up the good work.
Oh, I am, friend.
Let's take a look around first. Nothing weird going around here, though. I would have expected that Secret would have had some kind of a
Good luck with the pilfering.
thing happening around. Let's go treasure hunt. Well, would you look at that?
How goes the treasure hunt?
Fantastic!
I wonder where this takes us.
Hello?
Ah,
Anyone around? Oh, shoot. It's too dark to actually see what's in here. So much for ghost powers.
no night vision. Is that Jacques?
Huh. Another hypnotized monkey.
Ah, green eyes. I hope it's Murray. I hope too, actually. Although we can't really do anything with this. Can we?
This is the last...
Can't really go anywhere else in here. Oh, we still got the sword fighting area to go to. Check out if there's another rip over there. Let's see where that takes us. Just a few minor scratches on reality itself. Nothing to really panic over. A crab? Uh-oh.
Fool Tripwood, what have you done?
Ah! Talking crabs!
Why did you open the crossroads? With the barriers shattered, LeChuck is now beyond all control, plundering voodoo energy directly from the spirit realm. Thanks to you, reality itself could unravel like a cheap rug.
You're welcome. I mean,
Caleb told me I could. Nobody said it would have catastrophic effects. Why didn't you warn me that LeChuck had nefarious plans for La Esponja Grande?
I'm afraid LeChuck made fools of us all this time, Guybrush. But hope is not yet lost.
So he even fooled you?
Hey, speak for yourself. In fact, I'm already working on a plan to possess my body, so they can't zap me with root beer again when I go back.
Yes, the voodoo root beer only affects spiritual manifestations in the physical realm. If you can manage to repossess your body, you may yet be able to use LeChuck's weapon against him.
Yeah, that's the plan.
You mean La Esponja Grande?
You must figure that out for yourself. Go now.
Great.
Find your body. Find a way for your spirit to possess it. But remember, rebinding a soul to a body is not as simple as taking yourself over. You're rebelling against the natural state of things, and the universe will push back. Once you have possessed your body, you'll have to find a more permanent way to bind it to your soul. I recommend Mix and Mojo brand Spirit Gum. It can create a powerful spiritual bond that will bring your restless spirit and body together in harmony.
Gum.
It's also delicious. It comes in lemon, cherry, and mutton flavors. I always have some with me.
Can you give me some of that spirit gum?
I cannot risk coming out of hiding to aid you, Guybrush. But I was chewing some when I was imprisoned back on Flotsam. I may have left some back in the jail cell.
Right.
Remember, spirit gum contains some ingredients from the spirit realm, so it retains some ghostly properties.
Okay.
Be careful with it. I must go now, Guybrush. It is too dangerous for me to let my true whereabouts be known.
Ugh. I hope this is just a phase she's going through.
Also, anyone else think that those crabs were the cutest ever? So where does this lead us?
Whoa. This whole jumping between realms thing is gonna take some getting used to.
Hey, you! Pipe down! We're in the middle of a pirate wake here.
A what? Oh, yup, that's me. This is a pretty disappointing wake.
Yeah, well, LeChuck's killing spree may have hindered the turnout a bit.
And why am I posed like that?
It's zany. The customers love it.
What? That's exactly the way I remember you.
Thanks, bug eye. I love crabs. They're like sea robots. Never really thought about it, but the voodoo lady's accent is lovely. Really? I wanted to look at the yellow liquid, and you're gonna have to go around the whole bar?
Banang. It's like grog for monkeys, and a leading cause of simian diabetes.
Ooh.
A keg of grog. If not carefully stored, it'll go skunky. Not that anyone would taste the difference.
Or notice.
I'm Murray, the demonic candelabra. Tremble before my wax-caked forehead. You know, I kinda miss that guy. Kinda.
No, we don't kinda. We missed the guy. We want our Murray.
Hey, it's Jacques the monkey. Hey, little guy. Huh. I wonder why his eyes are all funky again.
Because he's hypnotized. We already established this. By you.
That's the blindfold I wore back when I had my first bar fight here. Although, technically, it was my pox-infested hand that did most of the fighting. Ah, good old Lefty. I hope he's happy, wherever he is.
Yeah, the left hand did escape, but I'm sure it's pox-free now. Since we used the whole Esponja Grande. Loss of 5 points for me. I figured you'd have to hunt around that grave hill at the gateway for your body. Well, that was just our ghostly body coming out of the grave. It wasn't a real grave. It's in the ghost spirit world.
Yo, Bug-Eye!
What do you want, Pipsqueak?
Ooh, I'm a ghost! Aren't you guys scared of me?
Well, you weren't very threatening while you were alive, and I'm afraid the new pirate ghost thing isn't helping.
So, how did you get out of the manatee and end up on Flotsam?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, let me guess.
You took the gross out subway again. You dressed up like a throat grub. You ignited the gases in the stomach.
You dressed up like a throat grub and snuck out through the blowhole?
Manatees don't have blowholes. Plus, that's really stupid. Now leave me alone.
Oh, at least someone thought to get a nice wreath for my wake.
What, that? Ah, it was brought in as kindling when we decided to burn your body.
Oh.
Also, it says Nipperkin, not Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty...
Mighty Ghost Pirate.
My body is perfectly positioned for another root beer shower. Great.
And also, nice hat.
Yep, that's my body, all right. What is it doing here?
This is your wake. We were going to erect a statue in your honor after the pox was cured, but that caused LeChuck to return to pillaging and plundering, and people were calling to burn your body in effigy instead. In the end, we settled somewhere in the middle, and decided you'd become our new dartboard.
Cool.
The bullseye hasn't seen any action in quite some time. A testament to Judge Grindstump's assassin-like focus. Yo, Bug-Eye!
What do you want, Pipsqueak?
Hey, whatever happened to that locket Dakava had?
Probably at the bottom of the ocean with the rest of... Well, it's at the bottom of the ocean.
With the rest of... Bug-Eye, are you trying to tell us that everybody else is dead but you?
Seriously, how did you get out of the manatee and end up on Flotsam?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
I bet I can guess. You ignited the gases in the stomach, which resulted in a catastrophic explosion, destroying everything within a 25-mile radius?
And yet, here I am, without a scratch on me.
So was I right?
You're an idiot.
No need to be rude.
Yo, Bug-Eye!
What do you want, Pipsqueak?
Come on, how did you get out of the manatee and end up on Flotsam?
I really do not want to talk about it.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess. You took the gross out subway again, didn't you?
Wrong. Now buzz off.
I wonder if there's a way for us to find out.
Oh, I can't make the doorknob turn. Stupid ghostly limitations.
Since you cannot touch anything, Guybrush, have you ever thought of just walking through walls and such?
Hiya, Rug.
Apparently he's not just he's too used to being a corporeal thing, so he's not thinking in the ethereal world way. And that is why Guybrush Threepwood is the smartest person ever existed.
Morgan? Hello? Where'd she go?
Yeah, you can stick your head through a chest. What's wrong with facing through a door? Well, it's Guybrush. He is the smartest person alive. How does gravity even work for him? It's ghostly gravity? He just thinks that he can stick to ground and he sticks to the ground. Like real gravity. You know. Facing in the chest is okay for pirate actions, but doors? That would be rude. Yeah, I mean, you could accidentally see somebody being on the toilet. It's ghost gravity. It has the pull on all ethereal entities, like ghosts. Ah, there is a rift. And this takes us to... Hi, Winslow.
Captain Threepwood? Captain on deck!
Mr.
this is
Winslow?
the-
Relax, I'm not the captain anymore. I'm dead.
Ah, yes. I thought you looked a bit more wispy than usual, sir.
And this is hardly the screaming narwhal. What happened?
It was that nasty LeChuck fellow, sir. Ooh, you were right about that one. First, he knocked me off the ship, and then he kidnapped your lovely wife. And
Yes?
then he... Oh, I can hardly say it, sir.
Did he make you kill someone? Force you to turn on your family and loved ones?
He took down the map, sir.
The
How
Fiend!
does one expect to get anywhere without a map?
The Fiend!
Hello, little monkey.
I wouldn't, sir. He's still a bit frustrated that we can't agree on the props we need for our new game. Rock, paper, and I say fountain pen. He disagrees and gets rather bitey about it.
Then go with rock, paper, bite. Flat earthers don't believe in gravity. They say Earth is moving upwards, propelled by what? They haven't made up that part yet. I mean, it's a hard thing to think about, you know. Or, you know, decide on.
What's this stuff?
Those are the pieces I need to play a game I'm inventing called Rock, Paper, Fountain Pen.
What happened to good old scissors?
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing out here?
Sailing, sir.
Sailing?
Well, rafting at least.
Why is there a monkey on your raft?
Actually, the raft belongs to the monkey, sir. LeChuck tried to convince your wife that right here was this creature's natural habitat. Between you and me, sir, I dare say that LeChuck wasn't trying to help these poor monkeys at all.
You don't say.
What happened to the narwhal?
After LeChuck knocked me off, he simply set it adrift at sea.
So it's lost somewhere out there.
That's all for now, Mr. Winslow.
Very good, sir.
Man overboard!
Good heavens, sir.
I think that's what's left of Dakava's ship.
Uh-huh.
The Voodoo Lady's locket. It's stuck up there in that seaweed. But it looks like it survived another harrowing voyage through a giant manatee.
A helmet. Ah, Dakava's helmet.
Looks like Dakava's helmet found its way out of the manatee in one piece. I wonder if Dakava was so lucky.
I hope not.
Sometimes on my birthday, Elaine wears fishnets. This being the real world, I still can't touch anything, so this fishnet has to stay here. Giant manatee bones. To think, my bout of Cyrano-styled romance has brought peace to these murky depths.
Most of them don't know why there's a conspiracy to cover up a spherical Earth. Well, maybe because they're stupid. Splash? Ghost physics are weird. So can Guybrush now hold his breath for infinite minutes, or is he too dumb to even figure that out? I'm sure he can just not breathe at all.
Reminders of why blind dates are a really bad idea. Yep, this was the home of La Esponja Grande. Clam!
Well, now he's clam shot. Ha ha! Bait him, Tish. I see what we need to do here.
Motion of my ocean isn't enough to jostle this seaweed. Come here, Locket. Clam, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Foot. Oh, I'm sorry I made light of you not having 2 feet. Huh. Huh.
Want a sock?
Huh. I always felt like selling seashells by the seashore was folly. I mean, head inland, far away from where I can find them for free.
Or head to Finland. We don't have any oysters. Still head to Finland. It's a fun place.
The Howler Monkey, forever committed to the salty depths.
I wonder if somebody wants that head in the future. In exchange of a piece of a treasure map. Maybe you're just down here to find out how that guy got out of the manatee? Well, there really isn't any kind of, you know, evidence around here to show us
Up we go.
how he could have gotten out of it. I'm not even gonna read that. Because I don't care about the flat earth stuff. It's just stupid, and we don't need to talk about it ever. Right? Right.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
That's all for now, Mr. Winslow.
Very good, sir.
What's this stuff?
Those are the pieces I...
Maybe we could talk to Bug-Eye about the kava now. I thought I said that we're done talking about the flat earthers. Clams are quite weird creatures. When they're young and juvenile, they're
Hi,
male.
everyone. I'm back.
Shh! Ivy!
But turn female when they grow old enough because it's convenient in the species of way. They are actually mobile when young. I mean, why even talk about the flat earthers? Everybody agrees that they're stupid, and that's it. No discussion over. Yeah, exactly. There it is. End of story.
I don't need to use the facilities right now.
Take a pee. What was in there?
Yo, Bug-Eye.
What do you want, Pipsqueak?
You gotta tell me how you got out of the man.
What part of don't want to talk about it didn't you understand?
No, let me guess. You ignited the gas.
And yet,
So what?
you're an idiot.
Yeah, there was no evidence about how he got out of there.
Hi there.
Captain Threepwood, as I live and breathe!
Don't rub it in. Ooh, I'm a scary ghost.
A scary ghost, huh? Loaded. Outside. Easer. No. Me.
Yeah! Quit that! You aren't scary! You just screwed up my concentration!
Root beer. Yikes. I better not stand under that. I don't want it splashing down on me. Hey, WP.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back!
Oh. Are you gonna die then? Ah!
Bet things have been pretty quiet in the old courthouse since I heroically gave my life to cure the pox of LeChuck.
It's true! Without that LeChuck and Pox voodoo poison coursing through our veins, flotsam citizens have returned to their usual roguish yet not entirely evil ways.
Good.
LeChuckenpox? Great name. Why didn't I think of that?
But with LeChuck on the loose, the crime rate is going through the roof! He did things to poor old Crimp Digit that we don't even have names for yet!
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, LeChuck has always been creative that way, of killing people in unusual ways.
Why is LeChuck committing undefined acts of evil on the citizens of Flotsam?
He thinks we're hiding that voodoo lady, Chippy, and he won't take no ouch stop stabbing me for an answer.
Of course.
So, are you hiding the voodoo lady?
Absolutely not! That witch is nothing but trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with V, and that stands for voodoo.
Voodoo?
So, ever seen a ghost before?
Have I ever? I'm a judge, laddie! My every waking hour is haunted by the harrowing curses of the despicable reprobates I've sent to the gallows. To be frank, your cheery spirit is something of a welcome respite.
Yeah, I'm much more of an existential crisis ghost than a mind-numbing horror spirit. All that wailing really does a number on your throat.
Does it?
Give me a drink, Grind Stump.
I'm afraid your bar privileges expired when you did, Threepwood. In your next life, try to settle your debts before you get killed,
I'll keep that in mind.
Please stop throwing darts at me.
What do you care? You're dead!
But I need my body. I'm not done with it.
Sorry! Just be grateful that I'm not a very good shot.
Uh-huh.
Talk to you later.
I wonder why I even need to scare him. Probably when we get back inside our corpse. I guess we need to destroy the spirit. So the root beer will work there. Better than the Scolari brothers. True. They're creepy and horrifying. Two guys stuck to execution chairs for all eternity. Until the Ghostbusters came in. I really wonder where Morgan did go. We haven't seen her anywhere. Unless she has somehow figured out a way to get out of the spirit world? I mean, those rips are open everywhere, and I'm sure everybody can go through them.
Welcome back, friend.
Ooh, scrolls, parchments?
Keep scaring him until no more root beer leaks out. That would sound really gross out of context. It is already out of context.
Hey, what's in this thing?
That? Oh,
Oh.
if I knew that.
Why are we talking about stupid stuff? I mean, these fast walkers now the job is telling us about. I mean, those are just cryptids. Like, things that don't really exist. Yeah, you were talking about the Nun, a horror. Being a horror fan, this is not good. Well, I've heard that the Nun is not good either, so. Maybe you need to fill the tip jar with root beer. I don't know. I'm just shooting at random. And then again, what undead it would be right to use it on. And also, we're the ghost here. We are the ones who should be avoiding root beer at all cost. Because the root beer would just return Guybrush in here. Over and over again. And it's not a very pleasant trip, as we have seen. It seems to be quite painful of a trip. I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. That's the problem that we have right now. What exactly are we to do?
Good luck with the pilfering. I gotta go.
Come back.
Other than getting the locket, of course, from the seaweed. I mean, we should try to get the... Try to guess what caused them to escape from the manatee. I have a hunch on what you need to do underwater, but no ideas how to do it. Me too.
Noogie liked bongos and wooing the ladies. He turned on his brothers who sent him to Hades.
Well, that's all because that grave says that it's the grave of what's his name. May we never forget him. That's why it's a question mark. It's a joke. I don't see any evidence here of telling us how they escaped.
Hello?
Swim away! I'll zap you with this eel.
Anemone?
Guybrush?
Huh.
Are you okay?
No, Spinner K has been destroyed.
Oh.
What are you doing in there?
What you should be doing, hiding from him.
Oh man, what did he do to you?
Nothing yet, thank Poseidon.
Look, I know Winslow can be a bit forward, if not a bit bawdy,
Not Winslow,
but he's got a
LeChuck.
good heart.
No, not sweet Reggie, I mean LeChuck.
Oh, I see.
He
Guy-
destroyed Spinner K.
Guybrush is so
the sails
slow.
of his undead pirate ship are filled with the winds of the apocalypse.
Oh, that's not good. Look, come out and let's talk about this.
No, I'm too frightened.
I need your help out here.
For what?
Well, unfortunately, I'm currently a ghost, so I can't touch anything.
A ghost? How? What happened?
I'll give you one guess.
Killed by him. I'll stay in here, thank you, where it's safe.
Darn. Let me try that again.
Can I get you to come out?
No, I don't trust anyone. Well, maybe Reggie.
Wait, Winslow? That salty dog.
Despite our taxonomic differences, Winslow understands me.
Huh. I wonder how that works. Logistically.
But now I'll never see him again.
You and Winslow are you and Winslow?
I'd never assume he would have me as his life partner, but we have shared our love.
Whoa, too much information.
And now I'll never see him again.
Would you come out for Winslow?
I would venture out of the safety for a mere sign of my dear Reginald.
Oh, he's right up there.
Mere sign? A mer sign, perhaps? Huh?
Bait him, Tish.
I'll go see what I can do. I'll be back later.
Be careful.
Actually, it was an option that he's not too far away.
Are you still in there, Anemone?
As long as LeChuck is still alive, I'll be in here. Thank you.
Winslow isn't too far away.
He's come to see me?
Sure.
I knew what we had was special.
I don't know if special is the word I'd use.
Uh-huh.
Where is my Reggie?
He's in a raft floating above us.
Then why doesn't he come down here and rescue me?
Because
It's like
he
100
can.
fathoms or something. He'd drown.
You're here.
I'm special?
I'm not certain special is the word I would use.
I'm not sure how to say this, but what was your relationship like?
It was a rare thing, like a perfectly formed pearl in the mouth of a clam.
Out of morbid curiosity, does he get into the water or do you shimmy up on land? Forget it. Forget it.
If you're so curious, you can find your own Vacalian. Not that any of us would have you.
Huh? Why not?
Tempting, but I'll stick with my bipedal plunder bunny. You and Winslow were pretty hot and heavy, huh?
Weight is negligible underwater.
Huh. I think I'm grossed out. You wanna come out and talk?
No,
It's not that scary out here.
I could be skewered by LeChuck's fiery harpoon at any second.
It's not that bad. I'll be back later.
Be careful.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty special pirate. At least now we know what to do.
Up we go.
To get that locket, we need Anemone's help. Winslow. Fortunately, unfortunately, or fortunately, you're our
Mr.
man.
Winslow?
Yes, sir?
Anemone is hiding in a cave below your
Anemone.
raft.
What's this? My scale-clad steady is but a few leagues beneath my heart.
That's right.
Ask Anemone to swim to me. Swim to me, my sweetheart!
Well, the problem is LeChuck. Anemone's terrified and hiding out until all of this pirate apocalypse mongering blows over.
How tragic.
Perhaps you could drop something down to Estemily? Something to show your, affection?
A capital idea! Perhaps a poem, a haiku even! I became a master of the haiku while working on the Sashimi Islands.
Sashimi Island.
Whatever, as long as it sinks.
Don't you worry. While waiting for the currents to cooperate, I've been working on a game I've entitled Rock, Paper, Pen.
How's it played?
Well, paper beats rock, and then the player must shame the paper into defeat by filling it full of lewd phrases using the pen.
Nothing like a good shaming.
Anyway, I have all the materials I need to write my dear Anemone a haiku.
And by the way, paper wins over rock in rock, paper, scissors.
May my sinking stone lift quivering spirits.
Let's hope so.
Your fishy friend is holed up in the Leviathan's old cave and refuses to leave it.
Poor thing. Probably as frightened as a foul-hooked haddock.
That's all for now, Mr. Winslow.
Very good, sir.
Down to the ocean we go! Now, where is that rock? Ah, there it is. I see what he's on to with the pen. Pen writes on paper. Yep.
It'd be improper to read someone's personal love letter. Plus, I'm sure it's chock full of more Winslow than I can handle.
I really don't want to know how he writes poems. Especially when he says there's a lot of lewd phrases in there.
Anemone, Winslow dropped a note down to you.
Hey,
it's
you
sitting
got it
right
right.
over there.
Anemone.
Mi amore.
Almost.
It's a love note.
I'll be back later.
Be careful.
So we need to get something inside the clam so it will start making a pearl. I guess. Or maybe we need to get some more speed from an anemone. So it will go into the clam. The locket will go into the clam. And thus, the locket will become the pearl.
Hello? What did Winslow's note say?
It was a lovely haiku.
I can
That
still
man
see
can
it.
say so much with such few words.
I've always found him a bit long-winded.
Only in his ability to hold his breath.
Ugh.
What did Winslow's note say?
It was
I've always...
Oh,
Ugh.
I'll be back later.
be
How are
careful.
pearls formed? With a grain of sand. Nah, not that complicated. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is getting way too complicated. Shall I share my idea? Well, if you have an idea, share it. I mean, I'm open for hints now. For this, at least. So it is a timing puzzle of some sorts. Yeah, but I don't know, every time we talk to the clam, it climbs up like...
Booga booga!
It is a timing puzzle. I think it's there's not enough, you know, current down here right now, but it did wave back down here towards the clam when it swam here. and goes the current. So we gotta be fast. Gotta send another. Yeah, it wavered around a bit when Anemone swam around, yep.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
I think your poem was a hit.
Ah, it is an honor to think I may have brought a bit of peace to a frightened heart.
Mr. Winslow, perhaps Appleby could use another poem?
A man of my own philosophy. If you wish to lend a lover, you must give the full court press.
I just thought it might be nice.
Another haiku.
Shiny, shimmering, slimy.
That's all for now, Mr. Winslow.
Very good, sir.
Time for us to do puzzles. Hopefully we can make it work. Before we do, I'm gonna save because I don't want to keep on doing this over and over again. Like going back to him, get another poem, and then do this again.
Hello? Winslow dropped another note.
His love overfloweth.
Don't worry, Gabriel. I know what I'm doing. Don't you trust my skills,
Got
Gabriel?
a lot of it to give, I guess. I'll be back later.
Be careful.
Booga booga.
See? You didn't trust me,
Holy
Gabriel.
Clam bubbles. Locket saved.
I say. Captain Threepwood, my beloved has sent me a sign. I must prepare myself for our reunion. Mizzens, I haven't smelled this rotten since languishing in my own filth while doing my time in the hold of Captain Liverbottom's trader ship.
What's that?
Deodorant, Captain. Bought from the apothecary in Woodtick, I believe.
Ooh. Winslow, the locket isn't a sign from Anemone. She loved your poem, but I sent that locket up here. I can't touch it, but it's the thing that's going to reunite my ghost with my body.
Oh, most important then.
Most.
Well, I'll hang it here as if it were our map. Remember our map, sir?
How could I forget?
Let this locket lead you back to your body, the way our map has led us to adventure.
I hope so.
I'll just cover up the voodoo lady. Voila!
Wonder how that worked.
The voodoo lady's locket transfers spirits to bodies based on which way that little arrow button is pointing. I can't press it though, but I bet Winslow wouldn't mind helping. Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
Mr. Winslow, would you mind pushing the button on that locket for your old captain?
Certainly, sir.
Ooh,
There we go.
I don't remember my body being this cold.
Well, you've been dead for a month. Dead for a month.
Great jumping gibbets! It's alive!
It ain't alive. It's some kind of voodoo zombie.
Pretty much.
Chop its head off!
What? Ooh, wait a second.
Don't worry, Your Honor. A good whomp in the choppers ought to take care of this one.
I'm sure we can talk this out.
Are you all right, sir?
I think I just had the spirit knocked out of me.
Ah, yes, that would explain the girlish scream, sir.
Of course, it's not going to be that easy, huh?
Winslow's deodorant. Luckily, my spiritual essence smells of lavender and honey.
Ooh. Okay, now we really do need to take care of Bug-Eye. How are we going to do this then? Now, this is the longest chapter of them all. I might have to continue this tomorrow. Okay, let's... What can we do with the chest in that one place? How are we going to get rid of Bug-Eye? Ugh, so many things to do.
Yo, Bug-Eye!
What do you want, Pipsqueak?
I bet I can guess.
It's still the same 3 guesses. How are we going to find out how the hell he got out from there? I bet I'm just gonna kick myself in the ass when I figure out the puzzle. But it was so easy all along. I just didn't see it because of my stupid brain. I mean, normally this is my brain, what you always see. But today, this is my brain. This thing. This is my brain. Tiny and stupid.
Okay, I guess this is the only treasure I'm gonna get. Stupid cursed whispery parrot. I don't think there's any way I can catch these parrots right now. Maybe later.
Yeah, once I get the fish net. The deodorant has to be for something though. It had to be pointing. The sock gets descended maybe? I don't know what use that would have. A dead seagull.
Morbid. I don't even have the bodily strength to lift a feather.
Poor seagull.
An old treasure chest. The sort of thing corporeal Guybrush would be incredibly interested in.
I mean, why would we even want to descend the sock? What's the use? What's the purpose? Gotta think of like that. If we can do it, why? Still think that the answer... Oops. Answer to the Bug-Eye puzzle must be underwater somehow. Maybe. I don't know.
Noogie liked bongos and... All hail... Here lies what's-his-name.
Maybe Bug-Eye will get tired of punching you. Highly doubtful. I mean, he's the kind of guy who would love to punch a weenie like Guybrush over and over again and never get bored. In other words, Bug-Eye is a bully.
Nope.
Don't feel dumb though, this chapter is the hardest and they changed how puzzles work with regards to the previous episodes. Not in a bad way though, but it's a little lightly annoying. Slightly.
Looks like Dakava's helmet found its way out of the manatee in one piece. I wonder if Dakava was so lucky. The Howler Monkey. The Howler Monkey.
There ain't nothing here. You tell us nothing about nothing. With the nothing. Just nothing. Absolutely freaking nothing.
Up we go.
I'm assuming that most puzzles in the corporeal world will involve dialogue options now. There was not even an option for Artichokony to discuss about it. So the answer would be no. She saw nothing. Or it saw nothing.
Hi, Caleb.
Oh, hello again.
Where have you been?
Oh, I don't know. Just wandering, I guess. I thought I heard my dog over here. I guess I was wrong.
Why are there other smaller rips in the crossroads?
Oh, those are for ambience. They create a nice mood light for those nice romantic nights.
Ah,
The rips in reality are for mood lighting?
Mood lighting? Are you nuts? LeChuck must have discovered the monkeys of Montevideo and used them to conjure up the location of the crossroads in the physical world. That would have weakened the integrity of the fabric between the worlds.
stop talking about fabric. It sounds like we're in Loom, which had the same kind of rips in it then also. Monkey Island is... Now it's confirmed. Monkey Island is connected to Loom. And also, I found out your secret, Caleb. Your first...
See you later, Caleb.
Sure, anything's possible.
Yeah, the first statement you say is false, and the second statement you say is the truth. Different spooky faces might cause his judginess to throw darts elsewhere. Yep. That's what I was thinking. Or at least started the thinking that maybe I should try to do those scary faces to the judge. Just to see what happens, you know.
Hey, WP.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back.
Having a heart in there. Let's see, let's go with the bug-eyed tweaking geezer.
Yeah, quit that. You aren't scary. You just screwed up my concentration.
Not really sure.
No. Nah, I don't work for tips. Nah, I don't work for tips.
Welcome back,
Hey,
Goblin.
WP.
Hold on a tick.
Nasty, lazy-eyed monkey.
Yeah, quit that. You aren't scary. You just screwed up my concentration.
Always hits the same barrel. Too bad we can't do anything with the blindfold. Or with Jacques. Or with that barrel, or with this barrel. If only we had the Kappa's helmet, we would be able to put it on the barrel. He throws the dart, it ricochets somewhere else that we needed to hit to. Well, for that, we need to be in our body so we can swim into the ocean and pick up the helmet. And for that, we need to get Bug-Eye out of here somehow. It's checkable, but he says a thing. We have already seen that way before. I mean, there's nothing to do with these guys. Take care, Jup. Last thing I can think of is trying the other conversation options when you're in meaty form. Well, let's see what happens. It's the only option we got pretty much right now. Just talk to them in some other way. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
I keep getting kicked out of my body.
Perhaps you need a new perspective on the situation, sir. I always find it helps to leave for a while, then maybe come at the problem from a different point of view.
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
Back for another round, zombie boy.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I mean to kill you all.
That didn't work.
Oh, back so soon, sir?
Ooh, yeah. Maybe I should try a different approach. Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
Would you mind pressing...
Certainly.
Back for another round, zombie boy.
I surrender.
You do? Terrific! Off to jail with you! You there! I'll be back shortly. I'm taking this body to the jail.
Sure. If the ladies come calling, I'll tell them that's where you went.
That's what we needed.
Oh, great. I'm in jail. Again.
Now we need to find the gum. Wads of chewed gum, as I thought.
Is that some kind of poster in there? I can't quite see it from here.
Quite the poster.
Ew, gross. That other windowsill is covered with chewed gum.
Ugh. Now we need to get that.
How come that cell gets a mug? I'm thirsty too. Hey, somebody stashed something behind this loose brick.
A book.
It's a diary. Dear Diary, well, I am in jail. Apparently I misunderstood when the merperson I met asked if I needed a lift. I assumed that meant I could ride him all the way into town. Anyway, I'm hiding you for now in case they search me. I don't want anyone knowing my personal inner thoughts.
Bug-Eye's diary.
What else is in here? Dear Diary, I
Pink.
think that any moment now the manatees will start kissing. I hope I can slip out just as he slips the tongue. Ew. I think I've read enough.
So that's how he got out of there.
Is that some kind of
When they were kissing.
Uh-oh. My body is starting to feel all numb and tingly. I wonder if that's a bad sign. Uh-oh. Hey, what happened?
I don't know, sir. The locket sparked a couple of times, and before I could say sexy fish, you were back here.
What?
Sexy fish?
It's an expression, sir. Something I picked up while on my tour of the exotic Limbo Islands.
Sexy fish?
So what you're saying is the effects of the locket are temporary.
That does appear to be the case, sir.
Great.
Well, that's just great.
Well, at least we accomplished something. Now we know how to get Bug-Eye. Off we go! The Torment Bug-Eye. Now go back to Club 41 as a ghost and confront Bug-Eye with the terrible truth. No! I won't! You can't tell me what to do! You're not the boss of me, Gabriel! I'm just gonna stand here and watch at the map the rest of the stream. The next 24 hours. We're just gonna be watching this. And I'm not even gonna speak, I'm just gonna be here. Staring at the map. Do it in style, dress up as a manatee and try to kiss him. That sounds a better plan. Well still, I'm gonna just stay here. Or maybe I should have answered Gabriel more like, "Adoy?" As in,
Hey, how'd my body get back here?
We came to check on you and found it just laying around. We figured you were dead again, so we just put you back here.
Great. At least I know the body's still safe.
Yo, Bug-Eye!
What do you want, Pipsqueak?
So, how did you get out of the manatee and end up on Flotsam?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess. Perhaps you waited around until the mating ritual, made your way to the tongue, and escaped when the manatee went in for the kiss.
Hey, who told you that? That's private information.
And once free from the manatee, you... befriended a mer-person who you ended up riding all the way to the shores of Flotsam.
That's impossible! No one knows about that!
Look at me! I'm Bug-Eye. I like to get in on manatee makeout sessions and ride merfolk around.
Are you mocking me, boy?
Let's see. Bug out. Well, he's doing the tweaking. Cross-eyed, lazy-eyed, vagine.
Arr! Does it look like I'm mocking you? Arr!
Or maybe I should have done the
I
same
guess
face.
not. You're just really ugly.
Should have done the same face.
Yo, Bug-Eye!
What do you want? I said...
Look at me! I'm Bug-Eye. I like to get in on...
Are you mocking me, boy?
So it's not nasty, but then stinky, stinky, tweaking, meanie, meanie.
Arr! Does it look like I'm mocking you? I'm Big Bad Bug-Eye. I keep a girly diary. I wish I had hair so I could put it up in curls.
Let's just see how that face looks with my fist shoved in it.
Yeah, try it.
All right, that's enough. I think you need some time to calm down, lad. It's off to the drunk tank for you. And you, don't slime up the place while I'm gone.
Don't worry, we don't leave ectoplasm behind, even if we tried.
I'll just leave him there until he cools off.
Awesome. Now that we've done that... Now that we've done that, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I mean, the next step is obvious. We're just gonna go back to our body and get into the other jail cell. I wonder if he still puts us in jail when we get back into our body. I'm actually gonna check it. Not gonna leave it here yet.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
I'm back!
Hold your ground or I'll take you down myself! Ghosts are one thing, but I really hate zombies!
I surrender!
You do? Terrific! Off to jail with you!
He's so happy.
Bug-Eye, we're neighbors!
Shut your cheese hole, zombie boy. You're the reason I'm in here, you know.
Alright, I'll keep it down. Free Guybrush Threepwood! Free Guybrush Threepwood! No new taxes! Down with porcelain!
Hey, lay off the banging or I'm gonna shove that mug up your blowhole!
Free Guybrush Threepwood! Free Guybrush Threepwood! Oh, this just isn't the same. Uh-oh. I feel a depossession coming on.
Darn it.
Hey, look at that! A gaping round hole in the wall. The voodoo lady must have escaped through this. Convenient.
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay. I can't believe I'm actually about to do this.
You better do it.
Oh, disgusting. It tastes like earwax.
Sorry, Doris.
Nope, that didn't do anything. Guess that wasn't the spirit gum.
Great. Bean boozled.
Rotten clam flavor. No spirit gum here.
Just gotta keep on trying.
Sour milk. That's a taste that's gonna linger. Uh-oh.
Welcome back, sir.
You know, every time I pass out in the jail, they haul my body back to the bar and redecorate it. You think I should go back as a ghost and check on my body? Yeah. Who knows what strange party favors they'll dress my body up in next. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Winslow.
Certainly, sir.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir.
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly.
Back we go. Oh. Put the bongo on the hook.
Back.
Hold your ground or I'll take you down.
I surrender.
You do?
Off we go. Oh no, please. Oh, that is a gum stalactite.
This stalactite of gum looks pretty fresh.
Nice notice there, Jace. Did you just swallow it?
Dust, spit, and just a hint of lavender. Otherwise, it's completely tasteless.
But was that it?
This isn't spirit gum. This tastes like cat litter. No thanks. It's completely flavorless and not spirit gum. Oh, and it's already been in someone else's mouth. Blueberry. I don't care for blueberry. And it's not the spirit gum.
Come on, blueberry as a flavor. It's really good.
Yeah. Turkey and mashed potatoes? Delicious. In gum form? Not so much.
Ugh. I hate turkey.
Ah! This one had a tooth in it! I'm never gonna find the spirit gum this way.
Blondebeard's gold tooth again?
I think this is chocolate and pickle flavored.
I love those separately, but together, no thanks.
Ugh. Bile and squid ink. This certainly isn't spirit gum.
I highly doubt any of this is the spirit gum, but I just want to see.
Rotten clam flavor.
Yep.
No spirit gum here.
Now it's rotating back.
Ah, sweet lady freedom. Uh-oh.
Should have known.
Welcome back, sir.
Should have known that it wouldn't work. So let's try this
Winslow?
again.
Yes, sir.
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
We do have a mug.
I'm back!
Hold your ground or I'll take you down myself. Ghosts are one thing, but I...
Bring it on, Grand Rump. Ouch!
Didn't,
Back, sir.
didn't expect that, but I think I know what to do now. Yeah, don't worry, he's a zombie, he doesn't feel a thing. Unless it's a headshot, then he's dead. Again. Well, I think I know what to do now. We need to get back to him. Hey, Spucky! Hope you are well tonight. Well, we've had a lot of trouble here to get the whole thing started because Twitch is having problems of people going live, and I was one of those affected ones, but now it's working, so we're good. But it took me like almost over 30 minutes to get it to work, to get connected to it, properly connected. I mean, it connected for a minute, then put me offline again. Yeah, just bad overall.
Who posed me like this? I look like a pirate panhandler. Hey, WP.
Hold on a tick. I've only...
Ooh.
Let's just do whatever. There. I'll do.
Yeah! Quit that! You aren't scary! You just screwed up my concentration!
There we go. All I'm hoping, expecting that I can get to play this game through today for you guys. And for me. Hey, Grumble. Welcome to the troublesome stream. Or the stream struggle. Because I like the alliteration with that. Stream struggle. A 3-letter alliteration. Instead of just 1 letter. A series on fun, fortunate events. Mr. Winslow?
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir?
Push that button.
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
Is the microphone too loud? I can see it going into the red at some points.
I'm back.
Hold you!
I surrender.
You do?
There we go. Sounds fine over here. Good. Alright, let's get our mug full of root beer and connect it with the flavorless gum.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
Let's see how spirit gum reacts to a little root beer. Ooh, that brings back unpleasant memories.
Ah. There it is.
Oh.
Why do you swallow
Hey,
it?
now this is delicious. And tingly. And...
Hey, keep it down over there.
Whoa. Now, that is spirit gum.
So are we now back to living? Apparently. Still got the thread of life. So I'm not sure if we're fully alive.
Alright, corpsey body. Let's go get that Cutlass of Cthulhu, save Elaine, and take down LeChuck once and for all.
Hey, don't you leave me here. Come on, at least give me some gum.
And also, why did Guybrush swallow it? It's gum.
Haha! I'm back, LeChuck. Now that I have my root beer proof
But
and only
he's-
slightly rotting body again, I can touch anything I want. So get ready to be touched. To death!
Yeah, but you go. How did that. You.
Sharp, pointy death. Finally! Ouch! Papa Pichu, that stings!
Ah, he said Papa Pisha.
Do you think I'm some kind of dolt, Threepwood?
Dolt?
This sword now has enough demonic power in it to bring down a god. Did you think we'd let you get your mortal hands on it?
Well, he's a half more.
Seriously, who uses the word dolt anymore?
With
Some
just
people.
one swipe, that sword could completely obliterate your body.
I do wish you hadn't made such a pest of yourself. I wanted you alive to see me marry Elaine.
Then why did you
Told
kill
you a
him?
million times, LeChuck. I'm already
Till
married to...
death do you part, Threepwood. And that part has already been taken care of.
Yeah, but if you
Elaine,
wanted to.
my dear, please dispose of this irritating corpse.
With pleasure.
At this moment, nothing makes sense. I mean, Guybrush came through a portal, a rip. When he's only a
Elaine,
spirit,
sweetie,
he should.
Stop! It's me!
What?
Yeah. Ah, Winslow.
You, sir! I found the map!
Mr. Winslow!
Good timing.
How dare you! I have a wedding ceremony to plan, a dress to pick out, a reception to arrange, and some bridesmaids to slaughter. I don't have time for this.
Wouldn't it be funny if we were like 30 minutes away from playing this game through? Because it seems like this is the end. We were that close of playing the game through. That look suits Elaine, though. Kind of crown is a bit over.
I'm more powerful now than I could have ever been as a lowly governor or a pitiful pirate.
Stupid sponge. I liked you better when you were smaller. Smaller. I've got to shrink that sponge.
This is marvelous. You really think you still have a chance? Go ahead, give it your best shot. I'll even give you a head start. Just know this. There is nowhere you can go where I cannot find you.
How is he still able to go through those rips? That's what I don't get. He's supposed to... You're supposed
Listen up, Sponge. It's time you lost some weight. I still have my Feast of the Senses spell in my body. I just need to find someone who can help me reverse it.
Pushing up Roses is more of a pirate than Elaine. She has a parrot. Well, parrot anyway. And tattoos. She's got awesome tattoos. Elaine got Timmy though. Well, Timmy's a monkey. And now he's hypnotized. So I highly doubt Timmy counts. Or maybe he counts even more now because he's a demonic monkey.
La Esponja Grande is sucking up the voodoo energy from the crossroads and transferring it to LeChuck. Maybe I can just push it. Nope.
I still wonder how you're able to go through the rips when you're a zombie. I mean, this is a spirit world, not a real world. I wonder what Caleb has to say anything about this. I mean, seeing a zombie in here, not a ghost. And also, hey everybody, the stream works! Forgot to say that. Forgot to greet everybody.
Hi, Caleb.
Oh, hello again, Dry Rub.
It's Guybrush.
That's what I said.
Can you help me reverse this spell? You said you were a connoisseur of the occult, right?
Feast of the Senses. Trying to watch your figure, eh, Porky?
What? No, it's not for me, obviously. It's for...
Don't worry, Carnivorous Wood.
Oh, come on. That doesn't even sound like Threepwood.
Losing weight is easy if you follow a strict diet. Here, try this.
No, I don't need a diet. Never mind. Diet of the senses. Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes.
Blindfold.
The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. A light touch for an appetizer. Stay true and thrive. A delicate feather plucked from a bird half alive.
That seagull.
Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt.
The secret
Fight
from...
the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. To keep
Deodorant?
off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor.
The gum. Okay. Petite sound miniature parrot? Yes. So blindfold the pyrite parrot, the miniature pyrite parrots. Light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. Delicate feather, that's the seagull feather. The sixth sense, that's the secret from the thief guy. Fight the smell of the after dinner treat. Eliminate odor and urge to eat. That must be the deodorant. And the taste so bland, there's nothing to savor. That's the gum from the jail. Alright, this is easy. We already know all of those. And somebody said that these are gonna be hard. I laugh at your difficultiness. At least this is still here.
Old Brute, the pirate alternative to bathing. This might help stave off that fresh corpse smell I'm starting to notice. Winslow's game props. I guess he gave up on it.
Yeah, because he didn't have a pen. At least he didn't try to make a game of pineapple pen.
Whoa!
Anybody want to play a game of PPAP? So, let's go get those pyrite parrots first. No, actually, we need to go back. I forgot something. If he didn't have a pen, how did he write the haikus? Well, he had only one pen. I'll correct that then. He had only one pen. He needed more for the game. I'm assuming. Unless his game of rock, paper, pen was that he writes haiku, love haikus. So was it a cursed pen? No, it's just a regular pen that he used. Why are you holding your nose? You don't need to hold your nose. A nice layering in the background there.
Looks like Takava's helmet found its way out.
This is what I'm
A
missing.
fishnet woven of the finest meshes.
That is what I needed. Where are we gonna find a here?
Hello? I just thought you'd like to know that Van Winslow is leading an attack on LeChuck as we speak.
Oh, so valiant. I await his triumphant return.
I'm trying to put together a voodoo spell to...
You get away from me with that voodoo stuff. What if LeChuck can sense it and it leads him right here?
Good point.
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, but he's
But
got...
I'm playing it safe anyway.
I'll be back later.
Be careful.
I first read the fresh corpse smell as French corpse smell. Smell of nothing but croissants
Up we
and
go.
baguettes. With a little hint of coffee. PPAP was the first meme to let me realize I think I might be too old for memes anymore. And I'm only in my 20s. Too old for memes, but that takes half of the fun of the Elder Scrolls series, for instance. You're never too old for memes, Mew. I just never liked the memes to begin with. I was never a big meme guy, ever. I mean, some memes can be fun, but they're only for one instance. But if it gets repeated over and over again, it loses the hilarity, the fun. Because arrow in the knee never gets old, haha. Even that gets old. Fast. Alright, let's get the pirate parrots first. Now that I have the tools for it.
Okay, I guess this is the only treasure I'm gonna get.
And now we sneak up on them. Be very quiet. I'm hunting for parrots.
Aha! Now I gotcha, tiny little parrots. Oh, they're like tiny annoying golden mosquitoes.
Cool.
They make the tiniest squawk I've ever barely heard.
I used to like Morrowind memes. Then I took a cliff racer to the knee. Nah, still not funny. Because that doesn't make any sense.
Treepwood.
Whoa, Nelly. The spirit binding must be messing with my head.
No, that sounds like the voodoo lady.
Hello, Guybrush.
Why the dead seagull?
You can do that too?
I'm sorry, but I must still conceal my whereabouts and communicate through the vessels of nature's works.
Yeah, if we saw you
Picked a
in...
dead seagull?
A perfect place to go unnoticed.
I can't help but think the advantages of flight could be more useful.
If the memesters doesn't touch a arrow to the knee, it's just that bad. And also, oh, they stole your sweet roll. I mean, those came quickly boring because you kept hearing it all the time. And you still keep hearing it all the time from the guards if you don't use mods that reduces the amount of times that they say it. It's that annoying. Linkavra's Bees, my god, is a good one because it's rarely used. I use it all the time, Mew. Whenever bees are mentioned, I go, bees, my god. Callbacks are fun. Repeating the same thing over and over and over is annoying. Yep. Any possible cake is a lie. Ha 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 ha.
What the heck am I, anyway? I feel one step removed from a zombie.
You are no stranger to the reanimation of corpses. You are now familiar with a form that LeChuck has known so well.
So, you're saying I'm a zombie?
Defining such states is folly in the realm of voodoo.
I'm a zombie.
If you insist.
Alright, not a zombie. A walking corpse. Is that better?
I'm having a hard time getting over this dead seagull thing.
You must realize that oftentimes in life, it is not where the message comes from, but the message itself.
But it's gross.
Consider it a test of willpower. Can you resist killing that guard who says it? No, but I usually are most trying to resist and not to go on top of a rooftop, sneak up there, wait for the guard to be way away from me, then shoot an arrow to their knee. Just to put the insult to injury.
I'm sure you've heard by now, but Elaine is a demon bride of LeChuck.
Your wife's ways are her own, her fate compelled by unknown forces.
Yeah, she's a bit of a loose cannon.
For once, I agree with you, Treepwood.
Aside from joining my archenemy, I generally appreciate the sass.
Be careful, Guybrush. You must make your own choices, for Elaine does not trust in the ways of voodoo.
So, what you mean is that because she's now has demonic powers, she might be even more dangerous than LeChuck?
Your ways of voodoo have really done a number on me lately.
The ebb and flow of the tides of our suffering cannot be controlled.
Why are you doing this to me? What did I do to chap your hide?
I am not your enemy, Treepwood. In fact, I have most likely saved you from yourself.
Right. Tell that to my shambling mess of a body here.
I don't still get it. What is her whole angle? Her goal? What was all this? Why did you start doing this? What is going on?
I have a semi-voodoo related question. How come when I opened the crossroads, I could pass through, but Morgan couldn't?
Maybe you still have some connection to the physical world that you are clinging to.
You mean my shred of life? Then that means LeChuck kept a shred of life when he died too.
Perhaps. Who is to say if the shred was his own?
So he stole somebody else's shred of life? So if Guybrush gave Morgan the shred of life that he now still has, because I'm sure he doesn't need it, gave that to Morgan, she'd be able to come through? Voodoo's complicated.
Ever since LeChuck got a hold of your diary, he's really had it in for you.
The dread pirate LeChuck is not one for nuances. You know this, Guybrush.
Back on Flotsam, though, he seemed pretty convinced you were evil.
What else happened back on Flotsam? Did he not slaughter you and your friend Morgan Le Fay in cold blood? LeChuck is mad as usual. I do not blame him for his anger towards me, or towards you. It is expected and beyond his control.
You're saying LeChuck is just being LeChuck?
Yes.
Quite a simple explanation, I guess.
Is there anything else I should know about being a zombie? Are you flush with zombie advice?
Your true form is not lost.
Huh?
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
But such powerful reanimation is outside of the realm of voodoo. It requires something much more rare.
A four-headed monkey? Elf's tears? Carpaccio? And these are meal in Woodtick? Straight talk from a voodoo priestess.
A four-headed monkey?
That I'm afraid I don't know either. The spirit must be compelled to reconstitute itself. That is all I can share.
So with the shred of life that we still have, we might have to use that in some way to reanimate ourselves. That's what I'm getting out of this. You could be like me and not even remember what mod you used, but end up being able to have hold guard followers. Regular internet users do not trust the ways of voodoo, but still use it? Computers are pure magic, of course.
Why should I believe any of this?
Fine, you don't have to. I'll be going then.
Fine!
Whoa, you don't have to go.
I have said all I can at this time. Good luck, Guybrush. Do not let the forces of ill will or the ignorance of others knock you from your path.
Wait! I believe you! Ah, man.
Oh, at least we got the feather.
A feather. A tiny touch. Gross.
Yeah, you just took it and you didn't even know where it's been.
Oh, what a surprise. It's locked.
Well, now we got the hook.
Looks like somebody was on their way to a LeChuck dress-up contest.
Tripod!
Yeah.
No,
Stop
Murray.
doing that.
In there, you will find some of the things that allowed LeChuck to get so close to your beloved Elaine.
What?
What? I don't think I want to look in there anymore.
LeChuck's human form was most impressive, but we can all use the help of voodoo from time to time.
What?
I think I'm set in the voodoo department.
If it's trust you seek, LeChuck's belt should do nicely.
Don't you find it strange that LeChuck left this stuff out here in the open? I think he'd want to get rid of it.
LeChuck is careless.
Apparently.
The dead bird is not helping me trust her more.
Nope. Pizza doesn't fit in oven. How big of a pizza do you have? Just make a giant calzone. That works. But then again, if it's a frozen pizza, it doesn't bend well. Gotta let it thaw out a little bit first. More like how small of an oven. How small of an oven? Get the pizza a diet so it can fit in the oven. Assert dominance. Frozen Oetker's Rustica ham and cheese. They're not that big of pizzas. I mean, you have ate them before. Right? Unless they've made it a new size.
It's the belt buckle LeChuck wore when he was human. Funny how a smiling face always seems trustworthy, even on a skull.
Get back here, Threepwood.
Nope.
Actually, I was just on my way out.
Well, let me help you.
Ah, thank you!
Well. So sometimes LeChuck comes out and punches us to help us. Good to know.
How goes the treasure hunt?
Fantastic!
I'm working on another voodoo spell. You seen any of these items around?
Oh, you need some kind of whisper, huh? You know, every now and again,
Yeah.
I thought it might have been old Stan implanting subliminal messages in me head to buy some out-of-season shrubberies.
No herrings. You know, to cut trees down with.
Hey, my parrots are leaving. Come on back, little guys. Ah, well, there'll probably be plenty more.
Ah. I know what to do. Sure have realized.
Okay, I guess this is the only treasure I'm gonna get.
Assuming
cursed
control.
parrot.
No, wait. Arr. Oh, Mass Effect.
Aha! Now I got you, tiny little parrots. Oh, they're like tiny, annoying golden mosquitoes.
So we're gonna put them in the jar. There we go.
Sorry, guys. I need to keep you in a more contained space than my jacket pockets.
I wonder if I need to poke some holes on it. Nope. Well. At least we got them in a safe place now. And they won't fly out. Okay, next place. Thieves' Den. Need to figure out how to get
back, friend.
I need that box.
Excuse me.
What is it, friend?
I need stuff to shrink a giant voodoo sponge. Have you seen any of these ingredients?
Have you?
Well, I do have this old secret lying around here somewhere.
On the table.
What kind of secret? Shh. What?
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
I like it better when Pinky says it.
It's a secret.
There's something,
Ooh, where? Why, I don't see anything over here.
no. Secrets aren't meant to be stolen.
Are you sure you meant behind me?
So how do we get the secret then if they're not meant to
Maybe
be
if I try
stolen?
squinting.
Yoink.
There, we got a peg
I
leg.
hate to be a
Oh,
There goes the peg leg.
Till next.
Till next time, like right now. With some kind of a slightly common problem with the Xbox systems, just learned about a hidden third button that resets the thing. Seems like some program, say Twitch, is causing some kind of a CPU eating processing power or something. Hope this works and no expensive pro repair, like the MS site suggests. I hope so, because usually fixing up your Xbox is way too expensive. I mean, it's just better to buy a new Xbox at that point. At least that's what you usually had to do with the Xbox 360 and its infamous heating problems. And red eye of death.
so it turns out that I actually need a secret to shrink a giant voodoo sponge.
Or red circle.
Can I take it?
No, you can't even steal it. It has to be shared with you.
Okay, share it with me.
I don't know, friend. You don't seem like the kind of person I can trust with a secret like this.
Sure I am. I still haven't told anyone that Elaine waxes her upper lip. Oh, shoot.
But you're a thief, friend. Everyone knows you can't trust a thief.
So... Can I buy it off of you?
$1 for your finest goods. Excuse me.
What is it, friend?
Talk to you later.
Till next time.
Oh, thank you for the host, Smoking Ace. 1 viewer. Awesome. I remember the 360 heating problems. I never had a 360, but I heard so much complaint about it. Yeah, it was bad. Sadly, I'm at work, so I can't stay, but good luck with the monkeying around. Thanks, Smoking Ace. Have a good time at work. Hopefully. Yeah, the 360, my friends had to buy... I think they owned in total 4 Xbox 360s. Because they had to buy a new one because the fixing of them was costlier than buying a new one. So they decided always just bought a new one if the 360 broke. And they're noob. An Xbox 360 had that shitty cooler attachment, yeah. Basically a very thin metal plate bent from the back to keep it attached. The thing is that when the chip heats up, the metal plate bends and gives up. Yeah, at one point the metal plate actually heated up so much that it bent out of shape. And when I turned on the Xbox, I heard a loud bang. So the metal plate just expanded out of place. But the Xbox still worked and it didn't heat up as much as it used to, but the breaking of the metal plate actually broke the graphics system. Everything looked like a garbled mess. So, yeah, totally broke that 360. Even though it still worked, but the graphics didn't work. I know it is the X-Bone job, but we're just talking about history here about the Xboxes anyway. It was especially the first edition. The Slim edition later didn't overheat that much. Yeah, the first edition was the problem. Although there were some engineers and technicians on YouTube that found out how to fix it yourself. Just open up the Xbox and like move the metal plate or exchange it with something else to cool the chip much better or something, like replacing it with your own cooling system, and that made it work, and you would never ever get the RCOD ever again. So you would have a working Xbox 360. You fixed it with nuts and bolts, yeah? Now what seems to be a problem with the X-Bone in particular? Hard drives of all things. Replacing the hard drives especially. I wouldn't know. I don't own any consoles beyond PS2 and Wii. Yeah, Nintendo Wii is my latest console that I own. Latest. From 15 years ago. I might consider doing that at some point. Should I ever pull that one out of the mothballs? Why not? You fixed it with a Banjo-Kazooie game? Never expected Mew to make a punny joke. Good one. That was a good one. My trusty PS3 still fires up to this day. That's what I like with the PS4. Just plug in an external disc and you got all the space you need. Cool.
Come on, share your secret with me. I won't tell anyone.
I'm afraid I just don't find you trustworthy enough.
How can we gain this guy's trust? What can we do to gain his trust?
Take a look at this.
Nice find, friend. Did you steal that yourself?
I did. I snatched it right off LeChuck's belt.
I trust that you did.
Huh.
Yeah? What if I told you that I stole this from a three-headed mermaid who had come here from the future riding a giant space turtle?
I trust you, friend. If you say it's true, then I believe you.
So, if you trust me...
Nice secret you've got there. Care to share it with me?
Normally I wouldn't trust a thief like yourself, but there is just something about you.
It was too easy.
Oh, that's just the enchanted voodoo charm talking.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Well, we got the secret now. That was way too...
Good luck with the pilfering. I gotta go.
Come back soon, friend.
Just way too easy. But then again, it was a charming belt. Now we need the gum. And the blindfold, of course. I wonder how we're gonna get the blindfold. I hope he doesn't want to rip us apart. Ooh. The only console game I would play would be NHL, so it's not worth buying a console for me. I'm being considering of buying a PS4 because of all the exclusive content. If I would get a PS4, I would get the Spider-Man game, God of War HD Collection, Crash Bandicoot HD Collection, although I can get the HD Collection on Steam if I wanted to, but I wouldn't be owning it then, so that's the problem with that.
You may as well give up.
Oi.
Don't scare me, LeChuck.
Oh, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just gonna kill you.
If I had a PS4, I'd get Bloodborne and Demon's Souls. I don't care about those games at all. For me, the PS4 would be for Spider-Man, Crash Bandicoot, God of War, something else. Can't think right now. What else? No Team Eco Collection. I'm not a big fan of Eco, but I would like to play Last Guardian. So if that's in the collection, I would go for that too then. But Eco is something that I never liked that much. Although Shadow of the Colossus, top notch. Oh, swear. I did the reset, went through the menus, exited that, and blank screen. Damn it. I hope you don't need to send it for fixing, Jup. I hope that your X-Bone actually wakes up. I used to be a PS guy until the 360 came out. Now I can't even use a PS controller. It just feels weird to me. I can use any kind of controller. I'm used to it because I've used all kinds of controllers. Joysticks, NES, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, the big brick of the original Xbox, the tiny Xbox, GameCube. I'm used to all kinds of controls. It takes me like 2 seconds to get used to it if I need to switch. Crash Bandicoot is on Steam. I did say so, that it is on Steam, but I wouldn't buy it there for the reasons of Steam. I don't like that place anymore. If only GOG could get the Crash Bandicoot HD collection, I would buy that in a heartbeat. I'm equally shit with any controller, mouse and keyboard any day, please. Well, I still use this, the gamepad, to play games on the PC. There's plenty of games where this actually is a lot better than this. And I ain't talking about retro games, I'm talking about today's games. I find it weird that PS2 is the name of a console and also an old PC port before USB. The Xbox controller just feels so natural now that I can't use any other. Understandable. Steep learning curve as I was so used to using a mouse and keyboard, but I love it. I mean, recently, actually, I did buy the Katamari Damacy reroll on Steam, and I used this to play it through. The reroll of Katamari Damacy is a lot of fun. Maybe I should stream that at some point.
Hyper flammable Mourner's Kindling. Hey, WP.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back.
Talk to you later.
Let's go get that blindfold.
How come there's only one of these? I thought all probationary members had to wear blindfolds.
Probationary members? There are no probationary members here.
But your bouncer said...
Oh, that rock rib! Always good for a laugh.
So, even when Guybrush wore that blindfold, he actually didn't need to do that. Ain't that just great?
I don't need to use the facilities right now.
Good.
Hey, it's Jacques the Monkey. Hey, little guy. Huh. I wonder why his eyes are all funky again.
I wonder if there's a way for us to cure him of this predicament. Oh, let's check.
You can't hide from me, Threepwood.
I'm not trying to
I
hide.
wasn't hiding.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm still weighing up whether or not bother with a C64 Mini, as you can hack them to play all the games. Don't. I mean, I didn't get the C64 Mini, but I did get the joystick for it. It's a bit dusty because I haven't used it in a while. I didn't care for the Mini, but I did want this joystick out of nostalgia. But if I am going to get a C64 Mini, it's gonna be the new one, which is the size of almost the size of the original C64 with a working keyboard.
Hold on, Threepwood. LeChuck may still be out there somewhere, waiting to skewer us all.
But he was in here just a minute
Until this
ago.
crisis blows over, the only safe places on Flotsam Island are my club and my jails.
So, put me in jail.
Hey, WP.
Hold on
I surrender. Take me to jail.
For what?
For kidnapping my own body.
Good enough. Let's go.
Good enough. Okay. Well. At
That
least.
pirate thief stole my voodoo trust charm. He's good.
What was I doing here?
Nah. A taste so bland there is nothing to savor. This ABC gum should fit the bill.
Yep. So, let's see.
Diet of the senses.
So we got the blindfold, we got the parrot. Touch for an appetizer, that's the feather. We got the secret. I think we got everything. Yeah.
Old Brute deodorant. Bonsoir, stinky pits. I guess I'll head back to the bar.
How about a towel, sir?
Thanks. Back in my regular digs, only slightly worse for wear, considering.
There's a towel boy in there? Great service.
A keg of grog. If not carefully stored, it'll go skunky. Not that anyone would taste the difference. Benang. It's like grog for monkeys, and a leading cause of simian diabetes.
Can we take any of it anyway? Crack it open with the
I'm not
hook.
grabbing that with my hook. It'll tarnish it.
Oh, boo. That just makes sense. Why have a mini C64 that's just a shell with a chip inside? Exactly. I like Steam cause Proton. You mean because of Proton, John? Like Jace is asking? I suppose it's better to wait for the full-size one. You got the key, you got the secret. Alright, let's see if we can fix this Esponja Grande and make it the Esponja not so grande. Full reset, black screen, not good. Not good. Not good, man. So, what do we start with?
Diet of
Sight.
the senses.
And then sound.
Like a sponge, you're the small.
Yeah.
Fight to keep. Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. This blindfold ought to do the trick. Forget it. It's stuck in there.
But I want to see the blindfold. Alright, next up is
Diet of the senses.
sound, then touch.
The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. Bon voyage, my barely audible buddies.
Proton is more like wine for Linux that is easy to use. Oh, Proton as in a program.
A light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. A delicate feather plucked from a bird half alive.
Well, it wasn't half alive because of the voodoo lady.
Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. Fights odor and wetness for the active pirate. And sponges. Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. One sponge shrinking secret coming up.
And the last one.
To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor. Here you go, sponge. Chew on this for a while.
Let's hope this works.
Oh, I hope that's not indigestion.
There it goes. Back into the...
There! Don't you think what you did can't be undone? Elaine will be my demon bride, come hell or high water.
Guybrush, how?
The voodoo lady. She brought me back.
The voodoo lady? Think of all the peril that woman has put you in. You've been blindly led around by her for so long, Guybrush.
But without her...
Attack, my fishy friends!
Fishy? Ooh. The mer people. Or merfolk. They gotta learn aim better.
Hit him with the old backward sea slug!
What's that?
Enough! enough of this.
You really think that just tridents will work? Who do you think you are, Aquaman?
This be going on far too long. Elaine is mine, my demon bride, to make me a kingly breakfast each morning, to see to it that my fortress of evil is kept tidy in case we have guests over to torture, to patch up all my worn-out, tattered socks, and...
You talk too much.
That's my Laney Poo!
You're right, sweetie. He doesn't give you much to work with, does he? Uh-oh.
Excuse us a moment, Guybrush. The wifey and I need to have a little private talk.
A mortal cannot kill him with the sword. She's mortal now.
A futile, if admirably treacherous gesture, my buttercup. Even without La Esponja's help, I've already sucked up so much power that I can simply step into the crossroads and take as much voodoo energy as I desire.
You wish.
You see, you can temporarily destroy my body, Elaine, but you cannot damage my spirit. Oh, my
She can.
spirit!
Huh?
Take that, you big, ugly, undead voodoo-stealing bunchback toad!
You tell him.
Morgan? What are you doing here? And where did you get that sword?
Look, we can kill LeChuck, but we have to find a way to take him on in both the physical and the spiritual plane at the same time!
Do what now?
Yeah? What now?
Look out!
So he has to be trapped half and half in a rip, so Elaine and Guybrush can stab him from the physical part while
I'll be
Morgan
back for you, lass.
will stab him from the spiritual part.
LeChuck!
Think of all the times you tried to destroy me.
5. Let's think.
To be fair,
The ghosted pirate
All
burst
that
into
pain,
zombie.
all that suffering. Now just imagine what I'm gonna do to you, Threepwood.
You've done all bad stuff already. I mean, this is nothing new. This is what you did. This is what you did to Guybrush when he was in the first game, punching him all over the place.
a sail filled with the ill winds of... Oh, forget it. All this getting punched in the face is leaving me feeling unmetaphoric.
Yeah, understandable. Do we have anything to use here?
I've always wanted to try this. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pi... Oh! Whoa. Oh.
That was a good attempt. Why does that one have a floating device?
Elaine is doing a better job with that skeleton army than I'm doing with LeChuck.
I mean, you're a zombie.
Elaine!
Guybrush!
Are you sure you have no lasting demon after effects?
Just the burning desire to kill LeChuck.
That's my girl. A rope leading over the side of the boat.
Can we cut the rope?
My hook's got better uses than that.
Man.
You always wanted to be a pirate, isn't that right?
Oh, or a fireman. Or an astronaut. You know.
Yeah, the
You're
usual.
not a real pirate until you've had the plunder and pleasure of being keel-hauled on this ship. Many a crewman has seen the underside of this ship, but none were as sniveling and sorry as you. Did we enjoy our little swim?
Refreshing.
You look spent, Swabby. Perhaps you ought to rest a spell. Off to your quarters.
Whoa!
Damn. You okay, Guybrush? You don't look so good.
That's not gonna work. Nah.
Darn it.
Thunder Bunny!
Pickaroony!
Pickaroony.
Light the cannon!
Yes, dear!
It's so cute, watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that cursed cutlass than all of ye barnacle brains? Ah!
Oh!
Damn. Well, that did nothing.
It's down to the wheelhouse.
Can we use something on it?
Try to fly away, little peepwood.
It's a giant demonic cannon of doom. That would be just big enough for me to hide in. If I can get back into the crossroads, at least LeChuck won't have as much sea-hardened ship to smash me into. Oh, it's so high up. Oh. And my acrobatic skills are waning.
Guybrush needs a little brain snack to perk up. Yeah.
You know what's so great about this?
We're both getting our cardio in for the day?
The simplicity. It's just you, me, my ship.
Elaine,
And no voodoo lady. By Blackbeard's boots, I hate that woman. Now I think it's time for you to swab the deck.
Ouch.
that doesn't help. That's not gonna work. Nah. That doesn't help.
I wonder what I need to do with the door.
Does Elaine know about Morgan, Guybrush?
What?
That sultry sea minx had it for Threepwood. Her corsair sailed for only him. A pity I had to kill her. But now they can kindle their love in hell.
It's not really hell, it's just the afterlife. Man, we can't do anything with Winslow.
Oh, bad idea.
Here he
But
comes
Chuck-
to rule the day.
You've kidnapped Elaine. You've strung me up in lame traps, zapped me with a voodoo doll. You've tried to force me to be your undead slave, but never tried to kill me so brazenly.
Which is the greatest mistake I ever made.
What?
Mind the drop.
Oh!
Well, he did try to kill you in Curse of Monkey Island, but his aim was always off.
A bunch of barrels containing God knows what. They're locked up tight.
Away from limited vintages of grog. We'll crack open the finest over your shriveled corpse.
No use. My hook won't fit in this lock.
Darn. Then what we do? What we use?
My hook's... Elaine!
Guybrush!
Need any help?
Not really. You?
Nah, I'm good.
Are you?
Stupid undead minions. You shouldn't have gotten on Elaine's bad side. Ooh.
But I wonder how we get the keys to it. I can't do anything here, can I? I mean, how do we get those keys?
Whoa! I like mine better. LeChuck's always had sort of a gaudy, overcompensating sense of decor.
I don't know what to use with the door. Maybe this?
That's not gonna work.
There's nothing really to use with the door. If we had something to support it with, so it becomes bouncy. So we could drop down from here onto the door. There really is nothing over here.
Why are you doing this? I'm tired of putting up with you. And I just love the sound you make when you hit the deck.
Of course. Oh, I didn't know this was bone before.
Considering their buoyancy, bones are not an altogether bad choice for shipbuilding material. Plus, they're terrifying. My hook's got...
Gotta do something with that bone.
Nah, that doesn't help. That's not gonna work.
Darn it. This one's tough. Are bones buoyant? Not really. As far as I know, not really.
There's a part of me that imagines LeChuck's cabin with pastel walls.
What?
Nah, that doesn't help. Lanykins! Sleepy!
Terveretku, hyvää iltaa.
Whatever happens, you've got to stop LeChuck while he's between worlds. Promise me you won't give up and become his bride again.
Don't talk like that. I love you.
Promise me!
I promise.
They're so sweet. So cute together.
It's so cute watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that cursed cutlass than all of ye barnacle brains?
You said this before. No, never mind then. I'm gonna pause it here because I need to tell this to Retku. And I'm gonna say it in Finnish. Sä et varmaan huomannut mun viestiä sun tämänpäiväisessä striimissä, mutta mä halusin vaan kertoa sulle, Retku, että yksi mun amerikkalaiskatsojista on ollut joskus sun striimissä, ja se mainitsi siitä mulle, oliko se eilen tai toissapäivänä, ja se kutsui sua Rutkuks. Mä repesin ihan täysillä, silleen, että I was in a Rutku stream. Rutku! Niinku, sä oot sanonut, että joku kutsuu sua, niinku toi TMR kutsuu sua Rektuks ja kaikkea muuta, mutta Rutku, silleen, että mitä ihmeessä? EUks, niinku. On ihan pakko mainita. Niinku Rutku. Rektu, hetku, retiku ja nyt Rutku. Niin. Rutku! Se on ihan... Se kirjoitti sen mai silleen, että I guess you mean Retku. Niin, nyt sekin on nyt sun repertuaarissa silleen, että minä olen Rutku. Tervetuloa Rutkun striimiin. Anyway, let's try to figure this out. This is gonna be so tough. This is really tough. I don't really... Translation, I was just telling to Retku about how when Mercenary mentioned that he's been to Retku's streams and he called Retku Rutku with a U instead of an E. Just told that to Retku. And those are all the names that those are the names that all other streamers have called Retku before. Rektu, Hetku, Rediku, and now Rutku. There's especially the Mexican runner always calls Retku as Rektu. Retkum olisi aika nätti nimi kyllä. Retku. Also, I'm gonna pause here for a second again because... there. finally remembered to do that. A shout out to Retku. So what in the world am I supposed to? Can I use the sock?
That's not gonna work.
Come here.
What? Oh! Elena's doing a better. Plunder Bunny!
Pickaroonie!
A little help here?
I'm on it, sweetie.
Wheel hauling is no laughing matter.
At least you can hold your breath for 10 minutes.
Would you mind inspecting me hull for me?
Oh, it's full of holes. We should really take her into port. Get a nice mug of grog. Talk about the good old days.
Uh-huh.
I think today will become my good old days.
You bastard. And Elaine, what about that attacking old
Stop
Chuck?
it, you monstrous maggot mating ground!
Thank you.
Elaine, not even you and your flimsy sword can stop me now.
I guess
Watch me try. Ugh.
I think now we're gonna get the keys.
My hook's got better uses than that.
Okay, how about this?
Nah.
Or just reach for it. There we go. Darn it!
I'm not done with you.
No, I wanted the sword. Damn it.
Whoa!
So now we got the Ring of Keys. Good. Still would have liked that sword from... Now we just gotta wait, I guess. Because I can't move at this point. It's all about him punching us. All over the
It's so
ship.
cute watching my dear Elaine.
Whee! So the only thing we can actually do up here is just a rope. But there's nothing we can use on the rope except the hook to get down. But there's no reason to go down because we can't get into the cannon.
Come here.
What? Oh!
At least we got the keys. Open sesame!
Quit making a mess. I'm gonna swab my deck with your scraggly excuse for a beard.
Now we have a seesaw of things.
Lanykins!
3P!
3P.
Hey, is it weird that I thought you were a little sexy when you were all hoxed up?
What?
I mean, does that mean I'm secretly a little attracted to LeChuck?
Not really.
Focus! Sweetie.
Focus. There you are. Oh, I should have told her to attack him again. Darn. This is very slow of a fight. Okay, now I can get the door on the barrel, so we can make our own makeshift seesaw. I like it that LeChuck is just standing there like, I wonder what he's up to. Yar.
Ah, a seesaw. Let's see. Huh.
I saw a seesaw at the sea. Hi. Can we now jump onto the door from here? Or do we have to go somewhere else? I can't aim at it. Hey, Candy! That's an interesting emote. A cat bag. Oh, people have such interesting...
It's a giant demonic cannon of doom that would be just big enough for me to hide in.
Except we can't get in there. That's the problem.
How I can't wait for you to give up and just go away!
Oh, it'll take a while, I guess.
Ah.
There we go.
Trying to blast yourself to safety or blow yourself up in defeat?
I guess we need to talk to Lane first.
Elaine!
Guybrush!
A little more cannon fire would go great with these multiple concussions.
You got it, love.
You do it, sweetie. And now we will go in the broken door. Damn it! Hi. Got a new computer, now I can play modern games. Nice. Oh, very good, very good. $139 plus shipping. Always expensive when fixing consoles. So far, I've just been using it for more powerful emulation.
How I can't wait!
Yeah, go away. I just want the old computers.
Elaine!
Guybrush!
Light the cannon again!
I'm on it, sweetie.
And now can we step on the door, Guybrush?
Ah. A seesaw. Let's see. Ha.
There we go. Perfect timing. Anybody got a helmet? Or a... He did again! I was just about to say that, but he somehow had a pot for a helmet. Like always.
God, you look terrible!
Hi, I'm Bobbin. Are you my
Chuck's
mother?
giving me a bit of the business.
We need to trap him, Guybrush!
Oh, you two can get cozy together when I'm done giving Threepwood his painful and permanent farewell into the afterlife. Ow! Arr!
So how are we gonna trap him? Like this? It's the only thing.
Guybrush, what are you doing?
It's the only way.
It is.
What?
So is Guybrush gonna die now for good?
Is it over? Hello? Did we win?
I don't know, Guybrush.
I guess we did. The center of the crossroads. Guess I'm stuck here for good now.
So we're like Caleb? Are we the new Caleb? Hello?
I wonder if one of these keys will unlock that drawer on the desk that Elaine bought from the yard sale. Nah, probably not.
Anybody out there? Hello? Kinda lonely out here. There's me and the center.
The center of the crossroads. Guess I'm stuck here for good now.
Nothing to look at, nothing to do.
Elaine's ring. At least I managed not to lose it.
Wait a minute.
Courage, anchor, direction, sacrifice. Place these things in a ring at the center of the crossroads.
Yeah.
Ah, clever.
Yeah, ring. That's what I was thinking.
Wow, what a rush.
Yay!
Hey, my hand is back. Oh.
No hook hand.
Rush.
No hook for
Well,
hand.
It's about time.
It is? Wait, you were expecting me? But I was dead. Is that why you gave me...
You should know enough to trust me by now, Guybrush Threepwood.
She knew.
But you asked LeChuck to make you a demon bride. How did you know I would be able to bring you back from that?
After all these years and all of our adventures, two things are certain. That I always have a plan, and that Guybrush Threepwood will always come for me when I need him most.
Oh.
You'll always be the shiver in my timbers.
Well, the important thing now is that LeChuck is gone. For good this time.
And you are finally free from whatever fate was planned for you and LeChuck.
Uh-huh.
And that's what this whole Esponja Grande thing has been about, huh?
Nice sails.
Actually, it's pronounced Esponja with an H sound at the end.
True, because it's J.
Yeah, we've all been saying Esponja.
Yes, I know, it's been bothering me this whole time. I'm just telling you because I don't want you to look silly.
Yeah, I mean, it is not Esponja, it's Esponja, because it's a J. Why didn't I realize that? I'd be saying it Esponja as well. Good joke right at the end. Great joke. Finally I beat this. Never had played this before. It is the end of Monkey Island. Now I feel sad. Because no more on Monkey Island. But I also feel happy because I finally played this game through and this was excellent. This was really excellent. Didn't even have to resort into using a walkthrough. That ultimate trolling, eh? That kind of trolling. Thank you for the GGs. Ba 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 ba. Well, not the end, because the guy who created the game still wants to make a new sequel someday. Ron Gilbert, you mean? And yes, he wants to make a true third Monkey Island. I really hope that Ron Gilbert actually makes the proper third sequel to Monkey Island, because he has his own company now, and they had a big success with the Thimbleweed Park. I really should have streamed that at some point. This is the end of this particular timeline, yes. There's always speedrunning Escape from Monkey Island if you miss the series too much. Rommel, I'm gonna strangle you. But Murray? Good point. I wonder if Murray's okay. One of those is not a monkey. It's too big for a regular monkey, or just a regular chimp. Besides, they don't have a tail. So an orangutan? Ugh. Still feels good to have played all these through. Such fun games. A monkey's uncle? Could have been. And with 1 day to spare, well, 1 day left of the month, and Franklin as himself. Good to know that Franklin was himself. Is that supposed to be like, well, just the pirates? Skull and Hook. In 2 days, it's gonna be my birthday. I'll be 22. In 2 days, I'm gonna be starting to play TFTD. So happy birthday to you, and not so good start for me. So your birthday is February 1st, huh? Cool. So Sam and Max next as far as adventure games goes? No, it's gonna be something else. I'm gonna be trying to play all the games in the suggestion list, Grummel, so next adventure game is gonna be something from there. So like Dreamweb, Cruise for a Corpse, something else, and there's so many in there that I. So after month key, you're gonna play Behind the Magic 1 tonight. I wonder. I'm still not sure about Might and Magic 1 to 9. I mean, it would take me a couple of years to get through all those. You mean Mew Brewery? Yeah, Mew is a youngin'. What about the Ultima series? I've streamed Ultima 1. Epilogue? Anything? Murray? The hand?
So, my child, have
Morgan.
you done as I asked?
I have. Now for your end of the deal.
Yes, your actions have influenced your fate. I will allow your ghostly form to return to the physical realm to carry on as a fearsome pirate hunter.
Ghost pirate hunter Morgan Le Flay. I think I'm going to enjoy this.
Perhaps. You have chosen your own fate. Now go. There is much work to be done before the tides of destiny shift again.
So, she has been evil all along, and she's got the essence of a LeChuck once again. I get the feeling Voodoo Lady is not done with Guybrush and Elaine yet. Ta-da! Max! Nice advertisement for their next series, which was Sam and Max. But there's Max. Ta-da!